On a long retreat like this, not so much now, but when I'm in between sittings, I'm really aware of this like ongoing angst, or something that I soothe with distractions.
Yes.
And now that the distractions aren't there,
yes,
it's apparent.
Right.
And I think it's probably always there.
That's right, it is always there. This is what is known as the birthing of increased sensitivity. Every action that is familiar is a distraction that is distracting you from this.
But I don't like this. I mean, I don't like this. It's like a little child inside having a temper tantrum.
Yes, I understand. It is the reason why true stopping is very, very rare. The thing about that you're speaking about that you don't like, all it is what has insulated and separated you from your heart. When you feel it, it is burning. Its burning means it is dissolving. What created this shell of separation is pain. When it is burning, you feel it. When you feel enough of it, while you feel the burning, you are also in contact with what is untouched by it, and that too ignites at the same time. Are you aware of this feeling now?
A little.
Okay. So it is not far just to open the space for it. Open the space for what your mind tells you you don't like. But when you open the space for it, it is not experiencing it from a distance. It is to fall into it. Falling into it means you don't know what it is, because you're not carrying your mind. You're not carrying memory. There is the recognition, the first time, the only time, just this, and falling all the way into it, such that there is nothing but that. It's all there is. What happens?
Melts.
It melts. It melts. Now the thing about this melting, there are two aspects. One is the seeing that it is a mental illusion. The other is that when you go all the way in like this and it melts, an aspect of this separating, numbing, suffer-driven ego dissolves. This is how it dissolves.
It's interesting. It's like when the contraction is like really gross, like really apparent, it's easy to fall into it. But when it's, that sort of low level, constant.
Yes, this is because there is the habit of distraction when it is low level. There is not the fire to meet it.
Yeah.
That is the only reason. When it is a big fire, it is really more challenging. It is just that there is a habit of distracting. So you have recognized something that you had not recognized before, but now it is not to distract. This is the whole point of longer retreat. Every player can relate to it, because when that is gone, you are gone. Now there is a taste of profound stillness. You cannot find it now. This is the byproduct of true stopping.
Yeah, I saw the connection of the ego liking the process of the continual being distracted so that it can...
You know, the thing about pain is that it wants to survive. It is a huge force. It does not want to go away. It wants to spread. It wants acknowledgement that yes, it is really hard. Yes, the suffering is really justified. And it considers a friend someone who will say, yeah, that's I hear you.
You're in my mind. Yeah.
Yes, the hunger to be free of suffering must be greater than the force of suffering's force to survive. Very simple. Which is no small feat. So the question is, what do you want? And it is not to let go.
Thank you. Always, always, always.
Yes, always, always, always.